So now I have given you 3 sentences which we are going to fill in with articles, either definite or indefinite. So we are going to decide what article to fill in these blanks. So shall we begin? The first sentence, Marion Cotillard, qui est-ce? Do you remember this expression? Qui est-ce? This is how we ask, who is it? So, Marion Cotillard, who is he? Qui est-ce? C'est dash comédien. Now, we need to fill in either a definite or an indefinite article here. So now, when you say it in English, he is a comedian. So, it is indefinite. In general, they are saying he is a comedian. So, we use the indefinite article. And now, see whether it is masculine or feminine. It is feminine. So, we use une. C'est une comédienne. She is a comedian. Now, the next part of that sentence, it is dash comédienne de la Mom. Now, here it is not general, it is not just a comedian. She is the comedian of the Mom. So, here we need to be precise. So, we use the definite article. And as we know, this is in the feminine form. So, the definite article would be la. C'est la comédienne de la Mom. So, did you understand how we use the definite and indefinite article? So, if we need to be precise, we use the definite article. If it is a general statement, we use an indefinite article. So, now try to do the next sentence. Qui est Pasteur? Who is Pasteur? C'est dash scientifique. He is dash scientifique is a scientist. Now, they are not saying anything in particular. It is in general. He is a scientist. So, here we use the indefinite article. And is it masculine or feminine? It is masculine. So, UN. C'est un scientifique. Qui est Pasteur? C'est un scientifique. He is a scientist. Moving on to the last sentence. Comment s'appelle dash professeur de français? Comment s'appelle? What is the name of the French professor? Now here, it is not just a professor, it is the professor of French. So, we have a particular person here, the person teaching French. So, since it is specific, we use the definite article. Now, is it masculine or feminine? So, since professor is a neutral one, so for masculine also it is the same and feminine also it is the same. We take a look at the answer next. Il s'appelle François. Il s'appelle François. So, it is masculine, and since it is specific, we use a definite article which is le. Comment s'appelle le professeur de français? What is the name of the French teacher? Il s'appelle François. His name is François. So, shall we read these sentences once again? Marion Cotillard, qui est-ce? C'est une comédienne. C'est la comédienne de la Mom. Qui est Pasteur? C'est un scientifique. Comment s'appelle le professeur de français? Il s'appelle François. So now you know how to use their articles, both the definite articles and the indefinite articles. Now for the next exercise, we are going to fill in the blanks using the verbs comprendre and connaître. Comprendre is to understand, connaître is to know. And we are going to fill in the question and the answer. So the first sentence, vous dash le français. So what would be the suitable verb here? it will be comprendre. And we need to conjugate comprendre for vous. It will be comprenez. Vous comprenez le français? You understand French? And for the answer, they have given the starting. It is no. So this indicates that our sentence should be negative. No. So since it is vous, your answer can be either nous or je. Because vous can be used either for second person plural or it can be used for respect. So here let us take nous. Nous, and we have to answer in the negative. So to answer in the negative, before the verb we need to put ne. After the verb we will put pas. So now what would be the verb here? It would be comprendre, but we need to change the conjugation because it is the answer. So for nous, we have to conjugate comprendre. It will be comprenons. Nous ne comprenons pas le français. Just complete the sentence. So once again, I'll explain how we did this. So first, in the question, we chose the suitable verb to be comprendre and we conjugated that verb for that subject vous. Vous comprenez le français? You understand French? And in the answer, we were given no. The starting was no, which means the sentence is supposed to be negative. So vous can be answered with either nous or je. So just tell me how the sentence would have been if we chose je, ne. For je, the conjugation of comprendre would be comprends pas le français. So I hope you understood. You can answer either this way or that. So we can answer it with either je or nous. The verb, appropriate verb conjugation. And since the sentence is negative, we add ne before and pas afterwards. And then we complete the sentence. So I hope you understood the first sentence. Now let us try to do the second one. Vous dash l'espagnol. You dash l'espagnol. So here also the suitable verb would be comprendre. So since it is vous, it is same. Vous comprenez l'espagnol. Here the answer is oui. Oui is yes. So we have a positive answer. Oui. Since the subject is vous here, we can answer it as nous or je. That is your wish. I choose nous here. Nous comprenons. Comprenons because that is the conjugation for nous. Nous comprenons l'espagnol. Nous comprenons l'espagnol. So now our last sentence. Tu dash le musée. Tu blank le musée. So here we see that the verb would be connaître. Le musée is the museum. So you comprendre won't suit here. So we use connaître. So connaître. We have to conjugate that verb for tu. So do you remember the conjugation for connaître? So for tu it is C-O-N-N-A-I-S. Tu connais le musée? and our answer is no once again. So it is negative. The question is tu. So it is directed to you. You have to answer in the first person. No, je. It is a negative sentence, so we put ne and pas. And the verb is connaître. For je, it is connais. Je ne connais pas. And we need to complete the sentence. Le musée. So first we chose the verb. It was connaître. For tu, we conjugated connaître. Tu connais le musée? The answer was no. So it is a negative sentence. Since the question is tu, the answer begins with je. For negation, we add ne and pas. And the verb is conjugated for je, which is connais. And we completed the sentence. No, je ne connais pas le musée. No, I do not know the museum. So I'll read all these sentences once again, the question with the answer. Vous comprenez le français? Non, nous ne comprenons pas le français. Or, non, je ne comprends pas le français. The next sentence, vous comprenez l'espagnol? Oui, nous comprenons l'espagnol. Or, oui, je comprends l'espagnol. The last sentence, tu connais le musée? Non, je ne connais pas le musée. So here, the only subject we can use is je because the question is tu. So I hope you understood how to fill in these two verbs, and by now you also must have practice as to how to conjugate these verbs in each situation and how to conjugate it with respect to the subject that we are using. So by now you must be able to ask and answer to the basic questions in French.